Hey, and welcome to this video on using UPLAY and Steam and other programs that manage games for you. So in this video, what I'm going to take you through is a game called ANNO 2205, which is nearly finished its download. Now, this has taken ages to download. I first started downloading this yesterday and it got to 69%, and I shut down my laptop because I've got young kids in the house. I don't want my laptop being around, so I shut it down, I packed it away, and then I got it out this morning. And I started about 8 hours ago, and it's taken all this time now to download. As you can see, it's almost there. So it's downloaded nearly 20 gig worth of information. So the way it works is I bought this game here, and if you open it up, you can see I've got these DVDs in here with the game on it. Okay, and I've also got this activation code as well. You might be able to see that, you may not. And what it enables me to do is, after I've installed UPLAY, which runs other games like Assassin's Creed, etc., I can enter this activation code, and then it will enable me to download the software from the web instead of having to install from the CD or DVD. So that's what I've done. Now, because my laptop is wireless connection, and I've had issues today with my internet connection. There's been something wrong because I've had issues with Netflix and I've had issues with browsing, etc. So I'd say it's taken a long time to download that last 31% because of internet issues, not necessarily because it should take that long to download about 7 gig worth of information. So as you can see on UPLAY now, it's actually finished. So I should be able to now do some things with ANNO 2205. Now, can I click play? So I click play, nothing's happening. And we need to check a few things. So if I click on Chuggo Rocks, I've just got to make sure that I'm online. So I've clicked online here. Now you can log on to UPLAY as offline. You can do that whenever you log on. You've just got to set that setting. Okay, so I could say go offline here, and then it's going to go offline. So I'm not going to be connected to anything in regards to the internet, and UPLAY is going to now reload and I'm going to be offline. So let's now see whether I can actually run ANNO 2205 from here. So view game details, create desktop shortcut. So that hasn't been done. Create desktop shortcut. A desktop shortcut for ANNO 2205 has been created. Now I can check that by pressing the Windows key and D on the keyboard. And let's check, yep, ANNO 2205, it's there. So if I double click on that icon now that it's created on the desktop, let's see if it actually opens. So do you want to allow this app to make changes to your PC? We'll click yes. And it's just come back with backup has started. It's nice to do that. So now it's installing DirectX files, which I need to run the game, and we'll see how long this takes to run. And as you can see, it's still loading, and that's symbolized by this circle that's going around clockwise. So it's installed the active DirectX files, which it needs to do for the game. So I will come back once this is done. So just while we're waiting for it to load, I also mentioned in the first part of this video that Steam is another application which is used to manage games. So I've got Rome here, for example, which I've purchased. Now I can install the game from this CD, and it will then use Steam to run the game from, which is really good because if the game needs to be running compatibility mode, it will do that. And these are older games and they need to run in compatibility mode because I'm running Windows 10 at the moment, and some of these games run better under Windows XP, for example. I love playing Cossacks, and Cossacks was created for older architecture, and if I run it on newer architecture, actually the processor runs so fast it actually completes the game really quick because it's a game that's based on time. So with Cossacks you get a couple of people, you get a mine, you get a crop which you can plant, and then over time the window expands, and after a certain period of time you'll get an army attacking. You would have hoped that you've built your garrison up by then, you've got some defences, maybe some forts and that, but because the processor works so fast, it makes that really quick. So I need to play the game in an emulator, and I haven't found one yet for Cossacks, but I need to find that because I really enjoy playing that. So as you can see, this is still loading. So let's actually click up here, and we'll click go online with UPLAY, and we'll see if it actually even impacts ANNO 2205 when it's loading. So you see that ANNO 2205, you can't actually see it down here now, but if I press Alt Tab, is it there? And it's not. See, it's not. So we're now in UPLAY, and if I click on games, and you can see here under installed it's got my 2 games. So what happens if I double click on here? Well, there you go. Play is now there, and I can click on play. Let's see if that loads. So that's loaded the program from my computer, from my laptop, and we'll see that's any quicker because I've gone to run it offline from the desktop, and it was taking a fair while. Now these games are very large in size. I find that Assassin's Creed Syndicate takes a while to load, and it takes a while to run as well. And I'm using an MSI computer with an i7 Core 6700 HQ. I'm using 16 gig of RAM. I've got a NVIDIA GeForce 1060 card, so it's quite powerful. It's one of the most up-to-date laptops you can get in the world at the moment, and it's still taking a while to run these. So let's see how long it actually takes to run this. Okay, so I've actually closed that. It's taken forever to come up. So again, I'm going to go back to the desktop and just see if this loads separately. Because you notice that under UPLAY, when I clicked it, actually had ANNO come up. Now it's actually opened up under UPLAY here as well. So UPLAY manages absolutely everything. So it's the same pretty much as if I went into UPLAY and clicked play. It's actually loading the same executable file. So look, I'm going to minimize that for now. I'm going to close that. I'm going to stop this video, and I'm going to go to bed. So in the morning, hopefully that's loaded if my computer doesn't go to sleep in the meantime. I've set it at 4 hours when it's on power to go to sleep, so we'll see if it opens up. Thanks for watching. That's all I've got to say on UPLAY. So I just heard a noise. Let's just see. No, it's still not. Okay, have a good sleep.